on this. So there we go. This has been a long time coming. Suppressed anger on a crash course with fate. My past in a direct head-on collision with my future. Do not pump the brakes. Here, there is no need for emotional airbags. This I have been expecting. I have seen this before. Premonitions of the day when muted muffles could no longer remain silent. An accident waiting to happen. So I brace myself, ready to face myself, ready to face you. Skillfully maneuvering my words, a renowned poet and author, 4 years studying communication, a proud member of Edify, and yet the words elude me. So I grasp clean clutch onto alphabetized apologies, and still, the only thing that I can come up with is, Dad, fuck you. And still, that doesn't seem to sum up the way that I feel. So let me pause and make this clear for you so that I can begin to see you. You made my life a living hell. In childlike curiosity, I didn't need to wonder if monsters existed, because the reality was I faced one every single day. Flesh ripped and oozing blood, bones dislocated, self-esteem devastated. The person I was designed to be forever altered by iron fists that you swung. And still in your anger you could not see, blinded. The first kiss I ever shared was with your friend. Me a child and him a man. My mouth still reeks of the tainted saliva that invaded 11-year-old lips open in shock. While you sat downstairs, I stood in pink painted rooms branded with the word whore. A label that clung to my being like pus oozing from a sore. And every time I was forced to spread my legs, I just kept picking at the scab. And while I was fucking, I thought, fuck you, Dad, you made me who I am. You see, this has been a long time coming. So I wanted to talk about it, get it all out on the table. And you give me some bullshit about God's forgiveness. And yes, God does forgive, but first you must repent, so bow down. Just say that you are sorry for making my life a piece of fucked up shit with a foul stench that everyone could smell. Sorrow and heartache tinged with the scent of living in hell. I'm ready to let it go. I'm ready to move on. But before I can say I love you, I have to say fuck you for being you and everything that you did. And fuck you for never letting me be a kid. I wait for the day that you can truly say, I am sorry. You see, this has been a long time coming. One more, Heat. No title. What Gerald call those bastards? I got a lot of them running around. I ain't never met a mic that I couldn't bless.
Okay.
Strategically moving my words across the page like chess. Caress nouns and verbs so intimately, you would swear they were having sex. Don't guess and don't try to assess, yes, I'm just that confident. If you tried to condense my gift, you would insult me. If I gave you the keys to the literary bank, you still couldn't rob me. I know some of y'all poets think I'm a little bit cocky. The eye of the tiger consider me the poetic Rocky. You've been dealing with poets whose crimes are a little bit sloppy. Like bird watching and stamp collecting, for them, this is a hobby. Something they do just to pass the time. Writing Crayola and pen Dr. Seuss rhymes, and while your ink wastes time, brothers in the pen are waiting on you to pen a line about how hard it is to do federal time. Sisters waiting on you to write them up out of a welfare line. A young girl is tired of being a daddy's whore while mother looks in the other direction. A young brother needs to know that life ain't about the stiffness of his erection. You see, every life has a story, so they're waiting on you to up your game and write beyond roses are red and violets are blue. And while I'm at it, to all you pussy poets, I don't really care how many poetic groupies you screw. Groupies. I don't really care how many conjugating poets you gave it up to. When it comes to playing games with poetry, I've been through. You got poets who are truly blessed with a gift who can't spit because you got your name on the list to step to the mic, regurgitate the same old shit. And that bullshit is what you call craftsmanship. For those that make poetry, they deserve a little bit more. Step up your poetic rapport. Like Martha Stewart, I set the decor. This is a battlefield, and if you didn't know, we are at war. Does it really take that much work to flip a metaphor? Nah, I can do that in my sleep. Have these words crying so much you can actually see verbs weep. But like my boy Word said, I don't do this for spoken word sheep. While y'all sleep, I creep. Cause souls are hungry and on my words they feed. And this knowledge they ingest and let it digest. For those that regress, Move out the way for those that progress. This here is poetry. This here is my life. And every day I write like my fucking life is on the line. If writing poetry was a crime, then take me to trial. If I couldn't write, they consider me DOA, dead on arrival. Every day I write because this is my means of survival. This here is not a joke. Every time I lay pen to paper, the parchment smokes. And for those poets who ain't worthy of my gift, they choke. Now pause, you poetry pretender, and clear your throat. When I bless this mic, I'm gonna leave it in a better condition because I am on a mission. And for those real poets, those true poets that's really been listening, they understand exactly where I'm coming from. And for them faking from me, ego tripping, Starbucks sipping wannabe poets, anytime you think you're ready, come get some. I done already passed this poetry test cause I wrote it. This here was the truth cause I spoke it. And nah, Julius, I didn't just blaze your mic, I smoked it.